though, because I fractured my elbow. Look, the bruise is almost gone. So exciting. Hello, my friends. Welcome. I'm going to just turn around momentarily. Where do I look? Is my camera there? Is that you? Yes, that's you. You're there. Excellent. I am not used to talking to, you're on my iPad. And I'm not mic'd up. I tested it, and I think the sound is a little bit better from here because the Bluetooth, like the internet, being on the internet while I'm using my mic is a little weird. So I'm turning around just momentarily, skip forward a few minutes if you're watching this back. And I just want to make sure that we are, in fact, good to go. Brace yourself. The scuff might be real, but we're going to get through it, okay? And I'm also going to sincerely apologize for neighbor noise because my neighbors have no sense of self. Perfect. It looks like it's working. It looks like we're live. Okay, I am early because I really wanted to... I'm early because I really wanted to check to make sure that this was... Oh, God. Oh, that's me. I hope that's me, the single person watching. Why do they have to put that number there? That's so nerve-wracking. Anyways, so before I just continue my rambling... No, I keep wanting to look here because that's where the camera is on my phone. This is going to take some getting used to. This feels weird. This feels like too much eye contact. I might just look over here. I hope that's okay. But before we get too far into everything, and I'll probably end up saying this again if anybody ends up joining while I'm live. It's a weird time of day to stream because it's early. It's like 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but it gets hot. It's going to get hot, and I don't want to, you know, with the AC units and all the extra noise. But what I wanted to say was just from the bottom of my heart, the deepest, most sincerest appreciation, thank you that ever rang throughout the universe. I can't tell you what it felt like when I started getting channel members, like people that actually thought like, hey, you random person on the internet, you're worth supporting. Like, what do you mean? Absolutely crazy. And same goes to if you're watching this after the fact and you're as a subscriber on my channel, like, did you even want to subscribe to my content is just mind blasting. And the people that donate on Ko-fi, and I just realized you can see my reflection. Is that annoying? That's probably a little annoying. Like, I don't really care that I have a silver play button. Like, we don't need to see it. Like, we know, Courtney. Oh, congratulations, Courtney. It's fine. Anyways, good morning, it's Sci Fantasy Fan! How come you're not showing on the list of people watching? It's so weird. Oh, you just popped up! Good morning. So above my head, it doesn't look this way for you, but on my screen above my head, it says how long I've been live for. Then there's a count of how many people watching. There's a thumbs up. And then there's the like, oh, if any super chats or anything comes in, there's like a dollar amount here. It's really intimidating. Like, why do that to me? That's so mean. I wish I could just put that somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I did make myself kind of, sort of, a script, kind of, sort of. And also, like, the quality of this may change. The reason that I'm doing this on my iPad and not on my computer is I already stream to Twitch once a week over there, and I don't want to mess with my setup because it took me a really long time to get it set up. So if this is terrible quality, and I'll watch it back and we'll see how bad it is, Sci Fantasy Fan, let me know how horrible it is if it's okay. Then we might just keep doing this. I know maybe the audio's not going to be because you're going to get like some background noise because it's my iPad's mic and not the regular mic. But it interferes. There's like some kind of Bluetooth interference, so I don't know why when I plug it in. And also, hopefully the battery is gonna be okay. Because I also realized I did charge you guys. You are charged. I probably should have thought about that, hey? Husband? Could I trouble you for an extension cord, just in case I need it? And like have it be like plugged in somewhere? I'm sorry. That was kind of dumb, hey? There's another person, I see you. I see a second person has joined us. Hello and welcome. We are just gonna settle, we're settling in.
Qualify, what kind of extension cord?
I need an extension cord that I could plug Well, actually that would be, but yeah, no, like an extension cord so I can actually plug this in if I need to. So like the big black one, is that around? Can you like plug that into the kitchen?
Yeah.
I don't think, like, this battery lasts a long time. Like, I've done like 2-hour calls with friends and stuff, so I am live right now.
That's not going to.
No, it's not. I have nothing else on right now. There's nothing else. Yeah, I shorted out. I tripped our fuse breaker thing. I can't scratch because I can't rotate my hand. So if you missed that, I fractured a bone in here. Well, it's you. And I don't have to wear a cast anymore, but I can't actually, so like that's it. That's as far as I can. So I can do flat like this, and this is as far as I can rotate. Which is making, and it's painful still, it's really painful still, which is making work and stuff really interesting. Just waiting to see what he's going to do. He's being wonderful. Thank you so much, by the way. Sorry to put that on you super last minute. I wish I'd thought of that. Freaking rock star my husband is. They're saying hi.
Hello.
Side Fantasy Fan says, hello, Red.
Hello.
You are a fucking rock star. Look at you.
Okay,
That's
so
amazing. Just there, like on the floor is fine. Because I'll have to unplug the adapter from in there if I need it. But for now, this is perfect. At least it's accessible.
at least you know if you need it, you got it.
I got it. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Mwah. He is wonderful. Oh, Nook by my and oh, did I miss? Sometimes it doesn't leave the chat up long enough for me to. There it is. Hi, husband. Hi, husband. Good morning or afternoon here. Oh, is it afternoon for you? I had somebody who had said they're like, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 in the morning their time, but they're like, I'll try and come anyways. I'm like, Lord, that's a little bit early. It's a little bit early. So really, like, you guys joined, I think, after I gave my little spiel. So I'm just gonna give it again and just say that it means so much to me in a way that I don't even really have the words to express what it feels like when I see people join the channel memberships and know that people want to support what I'm doing. I'm in a bit of a transitionary phase right now in my life, just with what I thought was going to be my business and what I feel like my actual calling is, and like what it is like I actually want to do. And I don't know. It fills me with some kind of hope. Like, do you know that you did that for me, right? Like, I just need you to know that, like, on really dark days, it helps. It really does. It means a lot. So I want you to just thank you. I am not good at I have the big feelings, but I'm not always very good at expressing the big feelings. So anyways, I have a sip of tea. I'm gonna do that. What do you all sipping on today? What are your beverages of choice, depending on what time of day it is? I'm still not safe to hold anything with like one hand. So what happened was I tripped over my dog and I fell on the concrete down a little bit of a hill. And the jolt of, so you can kind of see there's a little bit still. It was 10 days ago. We're almost at a week. It'll be a week on Thursday, I think. I wonder if I could put the chat somewhere else where I can actually see it, because it's like, it disappears. It's supposed to stay up, like it should just stay there, but it doesn't. I helped you so much. Your videos are so recognizable. I had no choice but to support. Thank you so much. It's always a coffee, no matter the time of the day. Nice. Cold water and cold raspberry green tea. Oh, raspberry green tea. Okay, the quality is actually, like, the video quality is not terrible. I mean, like, oh, you can still see my, oh, you can still, okay, because this is cropped. So I only see, like, the little tip of the play button. You guys still see the whole play button. That's crazy. But I have the chat now. So, ha 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 ha. Very exciting. Very fancy. So that's actually kind of helpful. I'm glad I charged this before. Oh, this is my old phone. My new phone's over there somewhere. But raspberry green tea is really good. Anyways, this is going to be a little bit just of like a chill kind of a hangout kind of a thing, unless there's anything specific you guys like, questions you want me to answer, or anything you would like me to talk about, or rants you'd like me to take off on, or just general hanging out. We can make this whatever you want to make it. Regular widescreen, just mirrored. I tried to get it to unmirror, which does bother me, because it's why are you mirroring my thing? Because, oh, hang on. Oh no, yeah, that's incorrect. That's horribly incorrect. That's horribly incorrect. Yes, this is flipped. I don't know how to not have it do that. Also, I think I've lost the chat. Crap. There it is. Okay, it's back. Don't hit the X. My very good advice to you. Don't do that. It does that with selfies a lot too. Yes. Fan of chilling? I love that. I'm here for the chill. I'm here for the relax. I wanted to see what you guys might want, because I hadn't promised like anything like additional like this with the channel memberships, but I do want to have some way to just show my appreciation. So, you know, you want, there's content you want to see or something, like what I will, you know, or just hang out and chat. I know a lot of people do just want to support because they want to support, not necessarily because they want anything in addition. But now that I'm kind of gearing towards maybe making this kind of the thing that I'm doing with my life, I don't know, there was a span of time, and I have gotten a little bit derailed a little bit there. The July videos were fun to do, and I did them, like I said, I had done them all in one day. They were fun to do, but I think I lost a little bit of sight of like what I wanted this channel to be. Like, they were like, the first two I think were okay. The first one, not the first, like the two before, there was one before that was good as well. And things just got a little bit derailed, and I really, what I don't want to do is become one of those channels that's like hyper edited and like just like too many things, too many bells and whistles and fancy lighting, and like I want my channel to be just like a Zoom call between friends. Like, you know, I have started putting my logo up in the corners, because I had somebody take one of my videos off my channel and repost it as if it was their content, and they just had their face like in the corner, and it made me really uncomfy. So I was like, well, fine, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna watermark the living shit out of my stuff. Like, fine. Raw and real for the win. Well, because don't you just feel like it's too much? There's just too much edited crap in the world now. Everybody's got to be like, and I mean, that's where that play button comes from. Like, I know how to do that. I know how to like overlays. We're gonna cut. We're gonna jump. We're gonna information. It's too much. Like, when I made this channel, I wanted it to be so plain. I don't add music behind my talking. I don't add music to my videos, because what if you're watching and you're like me? There's some people who add music, and I either like it so much I can't hear what they're saying because all I want to listen to is the music, or it's annoying. It has a shitty like bass track, or it has too much like high-pitched tinkling, like winkling sounds up at the top, and I don't want that either, you know? So okay, you know, so like, if you want to listen to music while you're listening to me, just put on music. Just listen to what you want to listen to. I don't care. You know, I wanted it. I'm also kind of somebody who really likes like horror movies, and like the horror movies that are like POV movies, like where there's somebody got a hold of it, like Quarantine, like somebody got a hold of a camera and somebody's like, it's from there, you know, there's no music, it's just information, cut, whatever. They had a segment of it in the back rooms, which was, I won't go in if you're not horror people, like, don't worry, I'm not going to go into like any gory details of anything, but I also like that. So when I want to do like vlogs and stuff, so I have a vlog filmed. It's kind of a weird one. It's just like some talking, me just having like a breakdown of sorts. Like, am I ever not having a breakdown of sorts? Like, when you're just chronically burned out, like, what the hell are you supposed to do? You know? And then there's just like some clips of my day, like going out, walking my dog, grooming my dog, and just da da da, like whatever. So it's very just like cuts of my life. Like I could be like get in with the cinematography and like the pretty cuts and like but everybody is that right now. And I also just don't have the capacity, if I'm being honest. Like I used to. Like I had a pretty animated intro that I put together. I had graphics and all kinds of overlays and things on my old channel. And it's fun, like, and it looks good, but it also, is it really necessary for what it is that we're talking about and like the message and like what, in a way, it just doesn't fit the brand here. Like, if you notice, everything I have that's like Courtney literally related is rainbows for starters. Love my rainbows. And I have rainbow glass film on my windows, so when the light shines in at a certain time of day, it's sort of like 6 p.m. over the summer, my whole office is nothing but rainbows. So rainbows are very fitting. But everything is just a little bit retro, like a little bit 90s, a little bit like, that's the kind of vibe. I just want that simplicity. I think we all crave that simplicity, or at least God knows that I do. Okay. Yeah, please no. But I'm assuming that was with the music, because like, Lord, some people, and it's the same as like, and they make it too loud, and they don't make their voice loud enough, and it's just like, this is all I can hear. I'm sure you have like reasonably good content, but like, why? Oh, gods, be good, right? The authentic and genuine, very appealing random chats are fun. They are fun, right? And it's just like a little bit of you and a little bit of me and a little bit of hanging out, quality time, you know. I don't know. It feels more real, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like I'm trying so hard to be something that I'm not, you know? It's even like I seldom show up in a full face of makeup. First of all, the eyebrows are all I can do right now, because I have to hold the brush like this, because I can't actually turn my hand enough to, so I have to hold my makeup brush like this to do my eyebrows. And I'm not gonna get close to my eyes doing that. Like, are you crazy? I mean, I could do it with my left hand, but it's just gonna look so bad. So fuck no. There can never be enough of the dog. You're gonna like it then. If you like my dog, the next video that I don't know when I'm gonna post this. Guys, you're gonna have to help me figure this out. So if I do the live stream once a month for you guys on a Monday, and it's kind of like just like a hangout, like a recap, like questions or whatever, just even us just hanging out and chatting. When do I post it? Because I would like to share with the rest of the world seeing this in the future. Comment below and let me know how you're doing. How's life? How are things? You have dogs? How are your dogs? How are your cats? How are your birds? How are your chickens? I don't know. You know? But like, when should I post it? Because I don't think I necessarily want it to be a Friday video. I think I want it, maybe I post it on like a Wednesday or something, and then we have our regularly scheduled Friday video. But yeah, I do share. I tried to like lower the volume of any of the spots where I had like blow dryers or vacuums and stuff going. And I didn't show any of the actual hair cutting, but you do get the like intermittent. I get a lot of people who ask me to film me haircutting the dog, and I'm not sure if this is like a thing that just people really want to see. But I'm also really scared because I'm not a dog groomer. Like, I guess I am because I do it, but I'm not like, I didn't go to school for it. The cut that I give him is a la Courtney, okay? It is not the, like my friend dubbed it the alpaca of judgment, and this is the haircut that I call it now. So it's my alpaca haircut. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm doing the best that I can, but I'm so scared that people will be like, oh my god, you did that? Or you give your dog too many breaks, or you don't use a noose, or you aren't doing this right, or you're not doing that right, or you use those tools, why are you using that? Like, because the internet. The internet. The internet sucks. It's a whole thing. A rainbow window now. It's called rabbit goo. Sorry, I keep looking here because I'm so used to the camera being there, so this is taking a minute. I'm sorry if it's awkward. Rabbit goo is what it's called, and it's the rainbow one. And I think they have a couple of different kinds of the rainbow one. This one is one that looks like little pizza slices, like curved little like triangles, and it works so well. It's stupid. So I have a couple of different, so I have, actually I think the one on the patio and the one on the window in the living room is the same. I'm pretty sure that's the same actually. And it's more simplified and it doesn't cast rainbows, but on our patio door I actually put it. So in the afternoon, and what's really crazy, like when we close the curtain a little bit in the afternoon, if there's a sliver, it makes the rainbows hugely intense. Like so bright you wouldn't even believe that it's real. Like it's absolutely crazy. I love it so much. But yeah. Okay, this is weird. I am trying my best to make this work. I hope this is making it good. Okay. You need that in your house. It brightens my whole mood, you know. Plus I'm very easily distracted. I just remembered where I'm live streaming. Like I can talk about these things. I went right back into like my default streamer mode on like Courtney Mermaid. I'm like, wait a minute, no. You can be real. I hate my neighbors. My neighbors suck. Okay? And where I live is like a high traffic kind of area for our neighbors. And I don't want to be able to see you people outside. Go away. Okay, I don't hate all my neighbors. A lot of my neighbors are really nice. But there's just the select few who are loud and obnoxious. And so having that there means that I just don't have to see it. I only see the trees now. So the trees are there and then rainbows. And when the light shines in, it's anyways nice and rainbowy. But it's such a nice like visual stim. So good. Love it so much. Yeah, I feel you on the neighbors. To live with the dog groomer. Guru looks better than most of the grooming I've seen. Oh, geez. Thanks. He's also a good boy for it, though. And it's also, like, it's a simple enough haircut, but the haircut that I give him, and this is, I think, maybe why it looks better, the haircut that I give him is what I imagine. So dogs go to the groomer, and they get shaved short because people suck and don't bring their dogs in often enough. So they get shaved short so that you can go 6 or 8 weeks without, you know, even looking at your dog. It's absolutely terrible. I worked as a dog bather and at a grooming salon. So I do have some experience, just not groomer experience. That was actually the fork in the road. So I could have become a groomer. They wanted me for their training, their dog training program, or, and this was the option that I took, I went and worked at a different pet supply store, and then from there I got hired in the animation industry. So like the forks in the road were just everywhere, and I could have done all these different things. And I just, yeah, it's just a crazy world. But so I give him the haircut that I want him to have. So I actually clip him sort of the same amount that I shave my head, which really needs to be done. It is so long, I can feel it and I hate it. Oh my god. But I do, his is every like 3 to 4 weeks instead of like 4 to 6 weeks. And so I can not clip him as short. So I do his body on the second to shortest setting, and then his legs on the third or fourth shortest setting. And yeah, and then I scissor his head, shave his ears on the shortest setting, and then I shave his face on the second to shortest setting. Because I like a little bit of foof, like a little bit of scruff on my boys, you know? But, and then I do like under his chest and stuff, and like under his belly and his whole bum and areas all on the second to shortest setting. Just to keep him nice and clean, you know? More frequently also keeps him used to the process too. That is a huge thing. Oh my god, the number of people who used to bring their dogs into the grooming salon, and it's like, the dog's a year old, and this is the dog's first haircut. Like, thank you for traumatizing your animal. Like, well, he has to, because first of all, he's got hair that grows forever. Like he just won't, he'll become one big fluff ball, and you know, you'll not even, is there a dog in there? Who knows? It's just all hair. But from him being a baby, they got him used to it like right away, like trimming his face, his ears and everything. And we had to be shaving his ears because his ears they weren't cropped or anything. They were taped to help them stand up. Like some German Shepherd puppies need a little bit of help while they're getting their teeth because the cartilage and whatever. So so we had to keep his ears short for that so that they were as lightweight as possible. So I got quite used to doing just his ears. And I let him get really fluffy a couple of times. The kind of hair that Chinese Cresteds have, though it can mat, and it sometimes does, it's not as, it's like a different, it's like two parts, right? So he has an undercoat, but not like a real undercoat. And he has this kind of like curtainy, kind of lacy sort of top coat. His hair never gets really long enough for you to totally see it. But he just gets tangled. He doesn't really get matted, and I never let him get. He's had one mat in his entire life, and I pounced on that so fast. It was from his harness and his armpits. So now I shave his armpits like completely out, you know? But yeah, getting him used to it was important. This is the kind of thing that I wish, like, this does tie in to the autism. Watch me, it's going to be amazing. Because imagine if people were patient, like how I was patient with him when we were first starting. Because it used to take me like 4 hours to groom him, but I would do it across multiple days. Bath, blow dry, brush out one day, nails on another day, do the ears on another day. And I would do it in chunks, and I would give him crazy long breaks. I don't know why does it keep growing? Like, why did it block that? Like Yorkies, yeah. So he has hair, not like fur. So it will just keep growing. And the only learning curve for me with him, with his haircut, was the ears, inside the ears. So he has hair, like Alfie had one ear infection his entire life. That was it. And he had very minimal hair that would grow in his ears. Gru has so much hair in his ears and has had so many ear infections that now I have to use like a special cleaner and all kinds of stuff. And we used to clean dogs' ears at the grooming salon. That was just part of the thing. But my last dog, his ears he was always clean. Like he didn't need it, you know, like, and the vet was just like, yeah, some dogs need it more than others. Some just need it more than others. And I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I took care of that then. My poor son has had he's had like 5 since we've had him. And I think we have things under control now. But having to wear that cone for like 3 weeks really did not help the situation, the poor guy, because it pushes his ears in, so no air flows. It's just bad news bears, let me tell you. Okay. Good. Okay, this is actually not too bad of a setup. I'm feeling like this is pretty good. Wait, are there 4? There's 4 people. Who else is watching? Hi, I see you. No, I don't really see you, but like I can see the numbers. I was saying earlier, so there's like there's numbers that go across the thing. So I have how long I've been, you guys can't see it, but how long I've been live streaming, how many people are watching, how many thumbs up, and how much revenue. And it's so like, why did they put that there? Do you know the amount of anxiety that gives me? It's crazy. Look, I scared somebody away. There was 4 people and somebody left because I said I was watching. The cone is horrible. Yeah, it's just terrible, right? We had Yorkies that had to use a hair release powder to remove. Yeah. So you put the powder in, and then you use the little clamps. What are those called, actually? I don't know what those are called, but you put them in there and you rip the hair out. Some dogs are okay to not have that done. There's like, it's a real 50-50 split on people who will be like, no, that's not okay, and yes, that's okay. Like, vets are super divided on that so far as I've seen. And even groomers are like, yo, yeah, absolutely, I do that. Oh no, I never do that. And I don't know. I trim the hair, and I will like have to kind of dig in there to like, because it like wraps. So like I'll have to fish it out and then cut it, and it's a little bit ridiculous, you know. Forceps, thank you. Why is it just determined to like hide everything that you say? This is like terrible. I'm so sorry. It's like the thing is like, no, all of these things are inappropriate. Oh my god. Where was the live chat moderator for what happened on my server yesterday? Oh lord. It wasn't even yesterday, but we found out about it yesterday. I'm not going to go into all of that, but needless to say, shit went down. Oof. Oh boy. Let me tell you, I don't know, community building. It's a challenging concept. Yeah. Yep. The drama. It's okay. It's handled. Everything's good and everything's under control. It's just like, I don't know. What's interesting is in the world that we're in, and I'm not sure if this is like my black and white thinking or just like how, like my neurotype specifically, like how I think. Sometimes when people do certain things, I really cannot understand it. I really cannot. I cannot put myself in their shoes. I cannot be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. No, it's like I see that you did this. I would never, but okay, and I can't. It's kind of like when people walk their dogs off leash in on leash areas and the dogs have no recall. They're not a service dog that needs to be off leash. They're not a police dog that needs to be off leash. They should be on a leash. And in my brain, with my black and white thinking, in my mind, I don't really, this is just the truth, I don't believe that you can also be a good person and do something that's stupid. Do you know? Like, in some of the areas where we walk, it is really common to run into bears and coyotes. And when I say really common, I mean like, let me see if I've got the video still. But when I tell you, that close to a bear I have not been in a while. Okay? That's how common. I'm sorry, the glare is just insane there. Alright? And they're just chilling. They're just chilling like the little villains. They're just doing it, And it's just so common to see them. And they're around, and the coyotes too, they're just everywhere. And I think to myself, like, oh boy, your animal expects you to keep it safe. You're the leader of this operation. You're the head of the household. What are you doing? Ah, That just makes me crazy, but people, people. So, but yeah, that situation is being resolved and everything is fine, but it just like drama. I don't know. It's also odd to me, if I can, just for a second, just rant about this, just quick. Like, people play on the servers for free, and I don't know that everybody knows that it's not free for me to host a server. It's not free for me to host a Path of Titan server. I have to pay for it. And if I'm really fortunate, I will have lovely people who help contribute, okay? But it's been coming out of my pocket. And so it's for me, when something like bad or inappropriate or dangerous or whatever happens, I feel like you came into my home with your shit-stained shoes, okay, and just smeared them all over my welcome mat, is what it feels like. It feels like you brought your buddies in to my home, my, like, apartment, and you just trashed the place, is what it feels like. I don't know, like, I might just be taking things, like, a dot too personally, but, like, a lot of the friends that I have on the server are not people that actually... No, none of the friends that I have on there are people that I see in person. Okay, 2 people that I know in person who I've seen but don't live close to me now, and then my husband also plays sometimes, but he only plays if I'm playing, so... Okay, but this is where my friends are. Like, my friends just happen to look like dinosaurs. Like, Ren actually was the one who had said this, had actually mentioned this, and it made so much sense to me in the moment that just like, well, this is where my friends are, this is what my friends look like, but this is our space, and it's just so, it feels so gross. And I don't know if that's like a unique to me experience or if that's something that, like, when you feel it that intensely that way, like the rage that it fills me with. And there's no cops you can call, Like, if somebody comes into your apartment and trashes everything, you just phone, like, not that, whatever, but like, right? Like, it just feels weird. Show, I would feel the exact same way. Okay, see, that's weird. Why did it... Glad to be living in the Netherlands when it comes to that. We only have some wolves. Oh, okay. Okay. No coyotes? Really? I guess that makes sense, but... Yeah, we have things that I've seen, things that we have, and things that I've seen are a little bit different. But we do have, like, there's beavers, coyotes, bears, black bears, um, eagles, hawks, lynx. Apparently, according to one of my neighbors, she's seen one down by her unit. But I, like, we're in the forest. Like, we're an apartment building in the forest. Like, it's a little we're literally in the bush. It's right there. It's good. I've seen mountain lions on the trails, the walking trails, just like the regular walking trails, mind you. This isn't even that deep in, like, we're in the bush, but this is like a paved trail. And I saw one, like the ass end of one going into. My husband was like, "Oh my god, did you really? What do you?" I was like, "No, really, this was one. You hear them all the time. You can hear them chirping in the bush, and it's not like it's birds. We are past that time of the year now where it's birds, but it's like, okay." I've always thought of it as your personal playground. You decided to share, but yeah. But some people feel entitled and don't respect it. Well, that's it. Like, but I made it for all of us, right? Like, I had made the space as a place for my friends to hang out. My friends who, like, I don't see in person, and we want to play the game together. But every other server is just such a whatever situation. I don't want to say every other server, because there are some good servers out there. Our server's not the only good server out there. There are some other good servers. It's just so many of them are absolutely just trash that you're just like, I don't feel safe. Like, I want to have a safe space. I also want to have a space where I'm understood, where it's like, it's clear. Like, I'm going to misunderstand you sometimes, and I'm going to ask for clarification, and you can do the same, and it's just kind of, like, understood, you know? And, like, bless the staff team that I have. What a group of individuals. Like, what a group. Granted, like, on the application I said, I was like, you know, I did give the details. I was clear. I'm like, I'm autistic and I deal with X, Y, and Z. And, like, how are you going to feel in this situation? If you come to me with this and I respond like this, what are you going to do? And this, what a group, what a team. And that's really made a difference, having people to help me. Like, I have, like, I'm sure you guys can relate to this a little bit. Like, I have always just kind of gone it alone because people don't want to understand. They don't want to try. Like, as a general rule, this is what I have found. Like, people don't want to try and understand where I'm coming from. People just write me the fuck off. It happened with a group of friends that I had, not friends anymore, a group of people that I knew once upon a time on Path of Titans. And people don't want to give me the benefit of the doubt. They don't want to understand where I'm coming from. They just see me the way that they see me, and that's it. And this group has been so good. So good. Like, when shit hit the fan and everybody just came together and was all just helping and just being chill and cool and good. Like, yes! Oh my god! Totally relate. People don't want to. It's just true, right? People just don't really care, which is why I was so clear. I was like, well, I can't do this by myself anymore. Like, I am too overwhelmed with work and life, and it just keeps piling up, for the love of God. And so I needed some help. So I finally did it. And honestly, like, it was really a scary step to take, a really scary step. I don't ask for help. I don't want help. I won't ask you to help me with something. I will hope to God that you guess that I need help and help me, but I don't want to have to ask. I don't want to ask. I can't. Like, asking for help was not a safe thing in my house. It's not a thing. You don't want to do it. Don't do it. Like, not that kind of help, you know? Like, you need help reaching something high up. Okay, fine. But, like, the kind of psychological assistance that I sometimes need from people is hard to come by. And here, somehow, by some absolute miracle, I have found a group of people who just get it. Like, what a group. And they take such initiative. Like, I swear to God, if this was like, if these people were like employees, the bonuses, man, like, if I had the money to just throw at these guys, I'd just be like, I love you all. You're all hired for every project I ever have to do ever. I don't have to ask them to do things. They just do them. They're like, oh, somebody needs to get unwhitelisted. Got it. Here we go. Somebody's left the store. Okay, I got it. I've checked it. Oh, somebody's got a question. All right, I've got it. Like, what do you fucking mean, man? That's awesome. It's so good. Asking for help has always felt dangerous, right? Yes, people generally judge or take things the wrong way and don't try to understand. It really is such a common feeling, I think, that a lot of us share. Like, anytime I say something like that in a video, everyone's like, oh my god, relatable, oh my god, I hear you, oh my god, I get it. And it just really is. It really sucks, though. You know? Because I sometimes feel like the only way that I'm ever going to get dislodged out of this mess that I seem to have found myself in is by asking for help, you know? I had fractured my elbow, and I still, like, typing is okay now, I can type, but I still can't play the game, I can't hold my controller, there's a bunch of things I still can't do. But when I was in the splint, I couldn't move, and I had this big piece that came under my arm, and it went all the way up my armpit and everything. It was really uncomfortable. You'll see it. There'll be a video where I have it, and you'll be able to see it. But I couldn't, and like 2 mods or whatever had come out, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Like, I need somebody else to do this. And so I gave one of the staff members. I was like, who'd be willing to do this? And one of them was like, yeah, I know how to do this. Like, I can help. This is, in my wheelhouse. And I took the deepest breath I've ever taken and was like, okay, permissions granted. Like, me a year ago, there's no way I would have done that. There's no way. Even if, like, 6 months ago, there's no way I would have given somebody, like, the permissions needed to do something that, like, the trust you have to have. Like, I have no trust. I barely trust myself. You think I'm going to trust anybody else? Fuck no. People find it hard to make an effort beyond their own comfort zone. Exactly. Yeah. And that's so true. But yeah, this has made such a difference. You guys are saying, like, that's huge. That's amazing. It really is. Like, it was a, what do you call it? Like a miracle, like, almost. Like, it was just such a relief. And I was still there, like, I was still watching. I was like, okay, you do this. Here's what you need. Here's like the folder system and whatever, and like where you need to go to do this, and like here are the links and everything, because I have it all organized. Because I had every intention, but like, your trust gets broken a couple of times, and it's like, how do you repair that, I don't know. And there's always a chance that somebody's going to screw you over. There's always a chance it's going to happen again. And at some point, it's like, I know I'll be able to pick up the pieces and move on, but it's, there's some things that I just can't, like, I'd have to close the server. If I didn't have these guys helping me, there's no way I would be keeping this going. Absolutely no way. Beyond their own comfort zone really hit me, though. That's really true. The thing that's hard, and maybe you guys can relate to this too, is when people want to help, and sometimes it's hard to know if they genuinely want to help, because they kind of put it on you, like, well, what do you need? Like, you're in the middle of a crisis, you're either having a meltdown or a shutdown, or something is, you're overstimulated, something's happening, and people are asking you to tell them what to do to help you. That's a hard one. That one really gets me a lot. I'm just like, okay, well, like, maybe we could talk about this after I have recovered, or maybe you could do some of your own research, or any number of other things, It's hard to take that risk. It is. It was a big step for me. That was a really big step for me. It's not something that I've ever really felt like I can do. I just don't trust people. It's such a hard thing, because you get let down so many times over the course of your life, and like, what are you supposed to do? So I am proud of myself for believing, and I'm grateful to the team that I've assembled. Like, what a team. What a freaking team. Absolutely crazy. Like absolutely bonkers. I'm supposed to move my hand and move my arm a lot, so like I've trained myself now to use my left hand, which looks like my right hand, but it's my left hand, you can tell because there's a watch on it. But like everything I do, I'm trying to do to keep it moving, but I can't actually straighten it, and I can't, like, it's just, yeah. You should be proud. Thank you. I am. I kind of feel like maybe if I had this mindset with my mermaid business, maybe that would have been different. Maybe if I had found somebody to help me, or if I just felt like that was just doomed, you know? I don't know. I'm thinking like this is obviously where the majority of my income comes from at the minute, so I will be continuing to do it, but I'm planning on making it more of a side hustle again as opposed to the entirety of my business. And there was a moment where I was getting this going. It was before there were a few like bad things that happened where I wasn't able to make content and I wasn't able to do things, and then like I had batch filmed some stuff and that didn't go very well, and then I did another batch film, and etc. But there have been a couple of moments where when I am making content or when I am engaging with you guys or I'm in the community or whatever, making posts and talking to the camera and things, where I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing somehow. Excuse me. Yeah. So I want to find a way to keep it doing, like when I'm making those resources that I have up on my Ko-fi, the free resources, because I feel like they should be free. A lot of people, pardon me, are wonderful and donate for them, which I appreciate because it allows me to keep this whole operation going. But that just feels good. And I want to make more resources like that and more information that's just free. And I mean, that's not really a business model, unfortunately, but I don't really want to monetize that part of it. In that way, like donations are one thing. I don't want it to be like, here, get my, I don't know. There's a lot of people who do like coaching and things, and I don't like, maybe down the road when I have my shit figured out and I've learned something, but have it be more like, I don't even know, like engaging real life, like just a different perspective, or get a conversation started, or keep a conversation going, or like, I don't know, let people know that you're not alone, Yeah. It's exactly why I tend to enjoy your content more than a lot of other folks. Oh, that means so much to me. That means so much. Shit, thank you. It's just what I want. I don't want it to be like I'm pushing and I think like, sorry, I haven't been able to cut my nails because I can't hold the clipper. I think maybe it's like, fine, like, oh, here's some tangles, here's an affiliate code. Like, affiliate marketing might be a strategy that I employ, but it would only ever be for things that I actually use, that I actually like, that I actually am like, hey, this is a good thing, okay? You know what occurs to me that I didn't put Bert in here? That is, like, distressing. There's no Bert. That's so tragic. Oh well, that's okay. He'll be in the next one, okay? Have a genuine gift for verbalizing insights about the autistic, ADHD, etc. experiences that have always been hard for me to put in words. That's, like, I really? Like, I mean, I believe you. It's so strange, though, because so many people say that, and I don't, like, really? Like, I don't know that, though. Like, I feel like, I don't know, should I also be more afraid of sharing this stuff than I maybe realistically am? Like, I don't know, like, I just say it, I guess. There's, and sometimes I do, like, tone it down. There's some days where I'm like, I just want to absolutely scream. Like, I had made, so the day before I fell on my arm, I had actually filmed a video in my bathroom, sitting on the bathroom floor because all of the ACs were going and it was really hot and it was really humid and it was really gross. But the video, like when I went to watch it back, oh man, I was not in a headspace. Like, I don't know what that, like, I was missing the absolute boat. I mean, it might have been relatable, but like, damn. Was not super pleased with the stuff that I said, then how I was feeling, and I feel like that was great for some inward reflection, but it was not not video, worthy, as it were. It's about sharing stories, experiences, and resources. Yeah, share, learn, and grow together as a community. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I think that's the thing, I'm looking at starting a Patreon as well. And looking at what does that look like? Is that somewhere where I could share additional content? Sometimes, like, I've tried a couple of times where I've been working and I've recorded it as like a body doubling kind of a situation, or I've been doing stuff and I've been like, is that something that we could do together, or is it just additional thoughts? Sometimes, oh shit, hang on. My friend does not know that I'm live streaming, so hopefully that did not interfere with the live stream. I just put my, what's it called on, so hopefully I don't get any more notifications. Ow, I just elbowed the table. Oh my god, fucking hurt. Oh, why? Jesus. No hiccups here? Okay, good. What was I saying, though? Because now I've lost my spot and I can't go back and check. Fuck. Oh, sometimes after I film a video, sometimes I could keep talking about it. Like, I could keep, like, discussing a subject, and sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I could film, like, an additional piece of content that goes, I don't want to spread it too thin, but I was thinking kind of, like, Ko-fi for the free content and, like, the, like maybe, like, one-off donations, and then Patreon for that more, like, a little bit more in depth. But I don't know. It's a tough way to figure it out because I would like to build something out of this. I feel like a lot of autistic people who have, like, are small business owners have kind of monetized their, because you kind of need to. Like, I can't do anything else. Like, I sat down and I was like, okay, if I was gonna get a full-time job, I'm like, well, I can't do a full-time job. Okay, so how many hours can I work a week? And, like, what could I do? And where could I work? And how much money do I need to be making? And oh my god, and it's not like I don't have skills, right? I've got skills. I do have skills. It's just the field that I am trained to work in is also not doing great. Like, animation and design is, that industry in Vancouver anyway, is just having a fucking moment, okay? Like, it's not going great. And I just don't feel the same way about the mermaid content anymore, and it was also really distressing because there was, and I'm gonna keep it vague because that's not what this channel is for, but there's a tail maker, a mermaid tail maker. I'm not even actually, you know what, you don't get to get, you're not called that. You are a company that sells mermaid tails. You don't credit your artists, ever. What a joke. And who had posted some AI, like, supporting, just, oh god, and it made me feel such a kind of a way. It made me feel like everything is just over. Like, why am I even an artist anymore? I don't understand. Like, what did I work so hard for? I don't know. I don't want to give up because I feel like giving up just lets it win. But it just made me feel even more just icky and sticky and just gnarly about the whole thing. I have all these ideas for designs and tails and things that I want to do, and then I'll find myself online and I'll just be scrolling and I'll be like, oh hey, there's another tail that I did that somebody traced over or stole pieces off of or ran through an AI generator to remove my watermarks. I love it! It's just so bad. It's so bad and it makes me so sad, and I don't know what to do. But I also feel a sense of purpose with with this sort of Courtney literally content and the brand, and I hadn't really intended on it. Like I had and I hadn't. Like this was just supposed to be a place for me to express my shit, you know, and whatever, but it's turned into so much more. And when I hear, like, when people send me emails telling me in, like, multiple paragraphs how much I've helped, how I have saved them from, like, from things, and how, what a difference my channel makes, and how relatable I am, and how it's so good to hear somebody who sounds like you or whoever, you know, that makes me feel like what makes me feel like I'm in the right place. Like, when I was in high school, I was part of an anti-bullying group, and we used to go to different schools, and we would give talks, and we would do skits, and we would all of this. And I was also part of I don't want to give all that information, I'm not sure, but it was a like ethical food animals, like a group, and we would do presentations around Vancouver as well. And I used to give talks in front of a lot of people with like the spotlights and everything. I did this when I was like a teenager. And I don't know why that never dawned on me. Like, I didn't like not public relations, but just like telling of a story, sharing an experience, encouraging people. I used to tutor. That was a thing that I did. I have been a coach before. You know, like I just want to help. I just don't want people to feel like they are alone in this world, because it is so easy to. Because there are days, man, where I feel like I'll go through my comment section just to keep myself, like, my feet on the ground, and remind myself that there are people out there like me who are sharing an experience, that it's not just this horrific thing that is happening to me alone. Do you ever feel that way, where it's like sometimes just knowing, like, it doesn't help. Like, I don't feel good knowing that there are other people in this world that are struggling with the same things that I'm struggling with. Like, it doesn't make me happy to think that there are hardships being had. But knowing that I am not alone in this struggle or in this specific hardship is something. Am I making any sense, guys? God, send help. Like, it's like the world's worst live stream ever. I hope you guys are enjoying it even a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely helpful. Okay, good. That's good. I do see it's just they fade. That is such a poor feature, YouTube. What are you doing? For shame. I don't know. There was a time in my life, so probably from 2019 to like 2023, 2022, I had a few people that I was watching on the internet. So I even go back for like 2016 maybe. There were people that I was watching on the internet who were in a different tax bracket, for starters, who were not dealing with the same kinds of mental health stuff and autism and, you know, neurodivergence that I was dealing with, and I would look at these people, and I would be like, well, no, that's how I'm supposed to do it. Okay, all right, make notes. Like, this is how I'm supposed to act. This is how I'm supposed to be. This is where, you know, this is what I should want: the big house, and I should want, you know, the fancy car, and I should want the crazy gaming setup, and I should want the big cameras, and I should want, and I should want, and I should want, and I should do, and I should do, and I should do, and I should have long hair, and I should be super thin, and I should do all of these things. And like, that's all part of masking as well, because you see somebody else being successful or like existing in a way that you're like, well, that looks right. People seem to engage with that and seem to like that. And that's what I want to be the ass opposite of. I want to be the everything, the antithesis of this. If anything that you take is not that you should be like me, is that you should be like you. Whatever that looks like, whoever you want to be, whoever you are, that's what I want. Does that come across in my content? Do I say that enough? Maybe I need to say that more. Maybe we need to talk about that anyways. I want to make that like abundantly clear. Like, I am not here to influence you to be like me. I'm here to influence you to be like you. Can somebody write that down? I'm recording this, right? Like, Jesus, I got goosebumps from that. I feel like that's my mission, though. That is my mission. It's enough. it is enough. We do not need to like, unless it's something that you really want. You're like, yes, this is something I want to strive for. This is something I want to do. This is who I want to be. This is what I want to have. Whatever. Unless it's something that you really, and you've soul searched and you align with it, then you go for it. But if you're doing it just because, you know, Joe Schmo, whoever, was like, hey, look at this amazing thing that was gifted to me from this company, and do you want, you know, like, I'm never going to use it again, but do you want to buy it and use my code, and like, here's the thing, let me sell you my vitamin supplement, let me sell you my, like, fuck, like, I just, oh my god, like, all of these things that get pushed on you that you think, or what, and even if some of them are good, some of them are helpful, or some of them are whatever, it's just like, what do you actually want? Really want, you know, for you? And if you don't know, that's also fine, because God knows I don't fucking know right now. I'm doing the best I can here. We are holding on. We are flying by the seat of our jean shorts, and we're doing the best we can. Right? Oh God. Yes, it's a sense of community, people that we understand and can understand us. It feels good, right? It feels like we are like a family, like we're in this together kind of a thing. I've heard you say it before, and it always rings true and loud. Okay, good. I'm totally on the road to being me right now at 42, and your content definitely is fueling that. That makes me so happy. Yes. I love that for you. I want that for you. Survive the madness in this world. It's just like, how did we get here? Like, do you remember? Thank you for your cigarette smoke. Ugh. Excuse me for 1 second. Where are you? Ugh. I hope you actually suck it up your nose. Just the cigarette right up your nose. Is okay? That's what I want for that person. I don't know why people are like that. But it's annoying, and I'm so sensitive to that smell. Not good. But yeah, I don't know. Now I feel like maybe I should have left the window open so it would blow out. Because now it's just in my office. It's a terrible smell. Anyways, what's really challenging is trying to find out who I am. People ask me what I like. Yeah, have no freaking clue. I've masked my whole life. That is such a big thing. It's such a big thing. And something else, and I don't know, you might relate to this as well. Something else I notice is I use doom scrolling, like on Instagram, as a means of just let the time fucking pass, because I don't want to be on this earth some days, and I just need it to just fucking go. Like, I don't care. Just fill my head with nonsense. But my mood, okay, how many sentences did I just start at the same time? But my mood is very easily influenced by other people on the internet. Like how I feel about a situation or what. And so a couple of days ago, it was actually, I think partially because I fractured, this is my scrolling hand, and even right now I can hold the phone, but I can't lay in bed because my arm twists. And so I can't doom scroll easily, and it's not comfortable really to do it with my left hand. I don't have as much like dexterity as I do. Like, this is really choppy and stuff, so I just haven't been on my phone. And I'm noticing in those moments of boredom and in those moments of quiet and in those moments where I'm in my own thoughts, which is a scary fucking place to be, let me tell you. But in those moments, I'm starting to find out little things about myself. I'm starting to think about it, like, and I'm pausing more. It was like the other day I had gone out for bubble tea with a friend of mine, and I have ordered a pina colada slush with pearls forever. Why? Okay, it's nothing wrong with it, it's good. But do I really like that? Or do I order it because I ordered it one time and the people around me at the time were like, this is what you should get, so you get this. It was back when I worked at the bank. And somebody had ordered bubble tea for us from one of our clients, and they brought it in, and they were like, yeah, this is what you should get, because I'd never had bubble tea before. I was like 19 or 20 at the time. Okay, so like, cut me some slack, okay? And that's been my order. I'm almost 40. That's been my order my whole life. And so this year, was it last year? It might have been last year. Anyway, doesn't really matter. But I was like, I want to try something else. So I tried a honeydew slush with pearls. Oh my god! I tried a mango honeydew slush with pearls though. That's my jam. That's my... so good. Okay? But like I had tried mango, I think we had tried like a strawberry situation and honeydew. It's like little things like that. Like my sushi order. I get the chicken teriyaki roll. Why? Where did that come from? It's always my same order. I get the exact same order. Why? I was like, what do I actually like? Well, you know what I really like is that yam tempura roll. Get a few other things too, but that's the special roll that I want. It's crazy. Like you don't think about it. Like, did you know that I prefer long socks? I prefer socks that come like, yeah, do I look maybe nerdy? I don't really give a I don't care. I really don't. It actually happened. It hit me like lightning. I was like, wait a minute. So I was in the Puma store, because Puma socks, you know about the Puma socks, right? You guys, you know about that? Okay. I hope you do. The Puma socks are the best socks in the world. I will say I'll die on. I love them so much. But they had Tweak Fox Purple, which is, Tweak Fox is my little fox character in a very specific shade of purple, okay? Very specific. Nuts about this purple. And there was a pair of these purple socks. And at first, I hadn't thought, because they were longer, I was like, I don't really care, like, whatever. I'll just try them. I'm going to wear them with pants anyways. And then I tried them, and I was like, my shoes don't touch my skin? Like, my high tops don't touch the skin around my ankles anymore, you guys. Oh, and the pressure, and it feels so good. I had no idea. This whole time I've been wearing the little anklet socks, which I can't stand. And then I had gotten ones that were a little bit higher, and I was like, oh, those are a little bit better. And then I tried these, and this is my favorite kind of sock. She's like decades of the stupid little ankle, not stupid, if you like them, that's totally, but for me, it's a little, they slide down, they don't fit. I have really big feet. I have size 11 feet. These are hefty chunks, okay? Very narrow, but hefty chunks. So finding socks even that fit my feet are ridiculous. But yeah, like things like that, you know? What's really okay, yeah, so that one I'm going through that same challenge. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. Those socks did the absolute best, right? Like, I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know that, like, the Puma socks, it's like not like a meme, but it's kind of a meme. I guess in the autism community, people know about the Puma socks. I thought it was like a Costco joke at first, and then I dug deeper, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, like, we know about the Puma socks. Okay, I love it. Big yes. No shoes touch my bare ankles is a huge no. Exactly, right? And then, like, here's another one. This one might turn you off of me forever, and I hope that's not the case, but I trust you guys to be good peoples. But I am allergic to grass. I get little hives on my feet on cut grass, just grass. Dry grass, not so much, it's fine, but like fresh grass, I get little hives on my feet. But I love my sandals. You can see where this is going, I'm sure. But I really love my sandals in the summer. They're super comfortable. I can wiggle my toes. There's lots of space. So I wear socks with my sandals. I said it. There it is. If you have to unsubscribe and unfollow, I understand. It's fine. Whatever. I love it. It's so comfortable. It's great. I have the comfort and the enjoyment of my sandals, and my feet aren't getting full of hives. It's fantastic. And here's, like, the thing is at the end of the day, like, when it matters is, I feel like when you're, like, unsafe is when it really matters. Like, the random people who are gonna make a stupid face at you, those people don't fucking matter. Now, like, you know, if you're in a living situation where maybe you're not safe and, like, you to be yourself, that's a different kind of a scenario. And I know a lot of us have been in that situation, and it's not good. Sorry. I just swallowed my own spit down the wrong tube. Yep. Oh, my husband's gonna get a kick out of that later. I haven't found them where I am. I may just have to order some. Yes. My socks and my slippers, absolutely. Yep. Also, no friction irritation. Yes. Right? It's fantastic. Happens to me all the time. I don't like, what if, like, at the ages that we're at, you mean to tell me I haven't learned how to swallow saliva without choking on my own tongue? Come on! Absolute trash, okay? No. Anyway, we're good. I don't even know where I was going with all that, but I just mean, like, the stuff that I used to, I don't know, because I went through a phase, right? So I found out I was autistic. I found out about, like, I knew, but you don't really know until you know why. And then you find out and you're like, oh shit, you mean my clothes are making me crazy? So I went through this phase, right? Where everything had to be like a 4XL. Like, there's pictures of me, like, not a lot, thankfully, but there's a lot of pictures of me where I was wearing clothes that were multiple sizes too big. Like, I'm a large, extra large. Like, I just needed things to be huge on me. Like, just, I don't want seams touching me fucking anywhere. I want everything loose. And for a while, I kind of thought that, like, this was my style, and I was kind of noticing that I was getting unhappy with my look. I was like, well, this isn't really what I want to look like. Because it's just not, it is not really, like, it was all about the comfort. It wasn't about the vibe or the style. And over the last, like, over this last year, I'd say, and starting to pull together, like, little pieces. Like, I'm not a stylish person. I'm never going to be on the cover of Vogue, okay? Like, that's not what we're going for here. Comfort is still a primary focus of mine. If it's cute and it's uncomfortable, I'm not going to wear it. Right? These are fantastic. So these are from Uniqlo, and they actually have the bra just built right in, so there's no additional nothing, which is fantastic. Like, it just sits right under, there's no underwire or anything, and it has the racer back, and I love them. And there's no brain, nothing involved, okay? I'm great. I don't have to think about it. It's one piece of clothing, and then my shorts. And my shorts are still these were when I'd really wanted everything just to be really, really baggy, so my shorts are still, I'd have to have a belt, because otherwise they fall down, but, so I will eventually, it's just not on the budget, not on the docket at the minute. Food and gas and life and dog and all of this is more important at the minute, but yeah. Like, little pieces, like figuring out the things that you like and the things that you don't, that you just don't. You know, like, why do I do these things? Am I enjoying this? Who am I playing this for? Why am I wearing this? Like, who is this for? What am I doing this? Is this something that I really like? Is this something that I want to do? I don't know. You end up asking yourself a lot of questions and trying to figure it out. It's like a detective of your own existence, because it's like I said in is it my last video that I posted? If you ask me what I want to eat, I'm going to try and guess what you want to eat. How fucked up is that? Like, I'm not going to tell you necessarily what I want to eat. I'm literally going to sit there and be like, okay, what do I know about this person? What are they hinting at? They're asking me right now, what is in the area that they might be wanting that they're not asking me for? That they're not saying directly, because they're going to get mad. Oh, trauma. Because they're going to get mad at me if I don't get it right. Send help. Roomy is a must, right? XL era right now. Absolutely. Built-in bra, no pinchy extra fabric. No. It's fantastic. It's like, so it's seamless. There's no additional anything here. There are, like, it's not like cups. They're not like extra floating bits of anything. It's just like a really, like a little bit of a firmer sports bra, and it's all flat stitched in. So there's not, how do you say this? There's no stupid little extra seam. There's no, like, little extra foldy, sticky outy bit. I swear I live in these. And sometimes they go on sale, and you can get 2 or 3 for a decent price. And so I have one that, and they last forever. I've got one that's like 6 years old. Like, it's crazy, and I wear it quite a bit. And it's black, and it's not the racer. I like this style a little bit better. If I could get a few more of these, I probably would. But yeah, just like finding things that are gonna work for you and being picky about it. Not being like, well, there's nothing else here, I guess I have to do this. Like, it's okay to be picky about the stuff that you want in your life and the stuff that you don't. Said what I said, you know? Just the way that it is. Oh shit! It's already almost 11! Guys! I had such a good time. That was really a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this at all and you want to give the video a like, I know I don't usually ask, and I feel gross asking, but only if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you don't have to. Just it's totally fine, totally fine. I would love to know what you thought of this. Was this fun? Was the quality okay? Was it enjoyable? Did you glean something? Apparently it's glean, hey? Not gleam. I've been saying gleam. It's glean with an N. Jeez Louise. Beam me up, okay? What the haystack? I think we could experiment with a couple of different times. Like maybe we do one a little earlier, we do one a little later. I might poll you guys and see what time zones you're all in so I can get kind of an idea. In the summertime, I need to do it earlier. Just because, like in the wintertime, I have a light source that I could use. And we could do it later if that works better. It's just, I can't, like, after I get off with you, I'm going to have to close up the windows and put the ACs on because it's going to get up to 26 degrees today. And we're in August now, right? So it's going to be like this for the, I mean, like, okay, so we only have one live stream. I'm thinking of, like, one live stream a month. And, like, is a Monday a good day? Like, I was thinking the first Monday of every month. Just to kind of kick it off, you know? Have, like, a good time. Just, like, get the hype train going. Like, we're here, we're doing it, we're crushing it, let's talk about it. Let's catch up for the week or the month ahead kind of a thing. I don't know. Okay. Clothes are my main thing. I will not push myself through. Absolutely. Fucking yes. Only comfort from now on. It feels amazing. That's the way to do it. I enjoyed this live stream. Good. Okay. Setup was great. Typing sucks. Don't even. You're totally fine. You don't want to see my typing. See it. And it was so bad when I was trying to do it with just my left thumb. Oh Lord, I said some really, really good, because then autocorrect also has to come in and do its thing, you know what I mean? Lovely. Love me some Manic Monday. Manic Monday! Right? Like, I wanted to get a little bit of hype going for the week also. I kind of need it right now because I have all of this work to do that I can't physically do at the moment. And it's just sitting here, and the weeks are passing me by, and these guys are going to be due to get their tails, and I'm like beside myself. So he said, so the doctor had said the first week's going to be shit. The second week is going to be shit, but a little bit better. By the third week, I should start having more of my mobility back, as long as I'm actually like, look, that's actually, so yesterday and the day before I was like here, and then today I'm kind of there, but I physically cannot straighten my arm, and I cannot go beyond that. So we'll see. You'll make any day work. Oh, you're sweet. I think I personally really enjoyed this. I think it was a good setup and everything, and I'll watch it back just to be 1,000% sure, because I do have a mic, but it's because it's using my Bluetooth, and my laptop is trying to connect to the internet, obviously. So if this audio is okay, and we can kind of just imagine that for this is just like, you know, friends hanging out in a Zoom call, and we'll just imagine it that's the vibe. There's nothing there, and I'm looking here, that's me, you're up there. Oh yeah. It's more than I could do Thursday. Yeah, right? Oh, because you were there, so you saw. Yeah. So it's more than I could do last. We're getting there. It's still like, it right here. It hurts here, but look, the outer bruise is almost totally gone. There's a little bit right here. And then the underside is almost totally gone. Look at that. It's so good. It's just green now. So it was black though. Like, it was like I had a shiner that was like purple black. Like, it was, I couldn't believe it. My poor arm. My fingers were so swollen too. If you could have seen them that day. that I had the splint put on when I came home. My fingers were like twice the size of my regular. I was like, oh shit, so bad. Anyways, it's 11:03 now. I just want to say again, just for what it's worth, like, you guys make a huge difference in my life. I know that you say you really appreciate my content and I put words to what you're experiencing and these kinds of things, but I never in a million years thought that people would ever want to be around me being me. That would want to hear what I have to say, or hear me complain, or hear me talk about things that are hard, that and just kind of be like, yeah, me too, and like, yeah, this sucks, and like, yeah, you know, or share thoughts or ideas, or without making me feel like a total loser. You guys do that for me, and that's really, really cool. So thanks. I put the Kleenex here because I was like, just in case, okay, just in case. Yeah, blood pooling under the skin can be very sharp. It's so weird, man. Like, oh god, it was gross. Is blue at the exact same place? Oh no. Okay. Yes, and hearts back to you too. I can kind of do it. There we go. All right, now I'm going to be a little awkward as I try to remember where the button is to end this. Oh, I found it. Okay. So, thank you so much for a wonderful hour. I enjoyed that immensely, and I will post, I'm thinking we'll do the next one at the beginning of next month, the first Monday of next month. I will have to check my schedule just to make sure that I've got, that it's all hunky-dory, but I will post a little announcement or something, or a little blurb. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I look forward to catching you all again in the next one. This is awkward. Like, can I do one of these? Like, bye for now. I'll do this, and then I'll, woo!